for Los Angeles. Both of these squads bring history and pride to these West Coast institutions that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Trojans will put total leather and we'll get started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense will go on the attack first.
Hold on, put my headphones.
The battle for the victory bell was a classic, and SC pulled out a tight one.
That's right, and Fight On has had a year of bragging rights and telling UCLA, remember who runs this thing. This is us, okay? We take care of business now. UCLA gets to do something about it.
You're right, Dave, and I think UCLA is a team that takes a lot of pride and mental toughness, and they admitted to us that in last year's game, they just weren't able to make the plays they needed to make when it mattered most. They want to turn the script. They want to do a better job dialing in this game to get a win.
All right, let's go.
To the air, it's Wells. And this will be incomplete.
Yep.
A big hit there forces second down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. It's complete on the right side. Still on his feet.
Good play, good play.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
One of the things I love about this wide receiver, it's not all bombs and posts and go routes. 3rd and long, you just kind of run him not too far down the field. He makes the catch, and he's so dangerous. Making moves, using his speed and elusiveness. He finds a way to get that first down and keep the offense on the field.
Man, it's tough to play man-to-man on an island out wide. There's so much grass. They can go either way, and the sideline is usually your friend, so you kind of push them towards the sideline, but great throw to fit that corner route in. Pretty nice coverage, too.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Whips it out to the back.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And in my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field, making the nice tackle.
They'll run play action. It's complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Wells. Intercepted in the first drive. In for the pick. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football. So much speed in the back end. Break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Yeah, we about to get physical today.
Didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Steps away to find some room.
God damn it.
Make the connection on third down thanks to
Man, my running back's hurt. Great.
and now it's fourth
Should have fucking
down.
caught that shit.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take
Keep
a
playing.
break to check him
Long
out.
game.
And the Trojans will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 6, and they
Great
can't
punt.
down it, and it'll be a touchback.
Start back from scratch.
UCLA will go back to work on
New game all over again.
Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football.
There we go. We do it too. Let's go.
I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on. Play the next play.
This time it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. To the air, it's Wells. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block it.
They got some dudes too. All right, two's back.
This Trojan offense is ready to go.
We're gonna keep trying. We ain't gonna give up on the run. First quarter.
First possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Give me that. Yep.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally, to come to this school and be the guy, to be RB1. He's on the field for a reason. This guy is unique. He's got speed and vision. What a weapon.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Right on the money. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback keeper. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays being made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback, keeping his eyes down the field.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground.
Yep, still getting it.
Brought down at the 5-yard
Can't hold me down.
This defense is on its heels. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to get the first through the air. Touchdown, Trojas! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crosstown rivalry dates back nearly 100 years, guys. The first meeting between the Trojans and the Bruins back in 1929.
Yeah, and every year since, you know, one thing you know, Jesse, is the uniforms are crisp. They are clean. They are so sweet. You know this game means a lot late in the season every year.
This is definitely my favorite uniform game of the year, every year in college football, right? Both USC and UCLA with the home unis here in this great environment. But the game also means so much as well. And that's why there's this heightened sense of electricity and energy every time these two teams play.
Back to throw, it's Wells. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Bruins will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. It's a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Awesome job. By this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll leave it with him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Back open in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The gift to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on third. He got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone.
Yep.
Touchdown,
Good shit.
Trojans.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it and put his foot in the ground, and that was
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So a drive that started just beyond midfield, only 49 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, they can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Wells. Working that left side now. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for a solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Finding an escape route.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that one.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility.
That should have been a tackle.
On that side of the football, this could not be better.
Usually that would have been a tackle.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this size.
Time to put on a show. Time to put on a show.
He comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running.
Every
room,
play
but not
aggressive.
much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got
intercepted a first half
Great play.
momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. The running back has it. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
Unleashes one deep.
Wrong button.
The end zone, and it's picked off.
I'm at square and still circle. Had a brain fart. But we're good. Clearly we're good.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that, you're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Dropping back, it's 12. Here's the pressure.
There we go.
And down he goes back with the 3.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Leaves it with the running back. He'll be brought
Throw it over
down.
the safety.
That's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Bruins will try to kick this one deep.
Should have got that touchdown.
In the second half.
I'm blind.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. The victory bell's not some manufactured composite trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so
Why you
cool.
fall down? Come on, bro.
These guys out here are learning on the job about it.
Yeah, it's just really such a point of pride, the victory belt, not just here in the city of Los Angeles, but to these kids, there's just a different energy in this game.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. But you know what else is positive, Palmer? Get the running game.
Make sure all my seniors get the ball.
You're absolutely right here. And I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over.
I'm going to miss y'all, boys.
And push this defense around.
We're going to rock on senior night.
A second or short to keep this drive moving. He'll run it again. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. That's it, 5. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Trying play action. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Puts it out of the air. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground.
Good play.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
That's 2 touchdowns we should have, but I fucked up.
Getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
But you can't move the ball.
Pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Scanning the field, it's Wells. Pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit...
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the
This man
turnover.
careless with the ball. Still asleep. That's why I didn't play the Gators game yet.
They go to the ground.
But we still here.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just know where to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They can't match my physicality. The only one out physical us is Michigan. I'll give them their flowers. And I hope I meet them in the playoffs. Get the fuck off the block. Better pick this off. Why did you go over to the side? We gotta tighten up. Lean forward.
They're going to play coverage on him, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback extends the play. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked down for the tackle. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quarterback may change this route. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense.
Trying to make it a little harder on my defense. Some kind of challenge.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's hard to have success on wide receivers.
I just gamble because I got faith in them. They might give it up, but give me a little challenge.
Pick him up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
We got to take over in the 4th.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. They'll try the run. There he goes. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick... the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run the toss. Find some fresh air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Get out my way. Come on. At least we got a first.
To the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch.
That was a juke. That was
all the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still
we're not
taking
letting
shots. You're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Trojans in the hurry-up. Looking to throw for it. using the quick game. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Motion from the wideout. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing
trying to get it in. Touchdown, USC. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Wells. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. That's a kind of play
I don't know why I can't get off blocks.
They have a first down at the 43.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab on the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll run it from the gun. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking the deep shot.
Good play.
Makes the catch.
Good play.
Touchdown, Bruin.
Won't help you, but good play.
He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
I'm getting that 11.
One thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Just a short pass to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now on first down from the 40. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge game down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, break tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Not fast
He'll
enough.
pull it down and run. And he runs
I think I'm
into
Florida or
the
some
wall.
shit.
Maybe.
That's not a play for him, so I don't understand.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying
That's a
to make a
play for him.
play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
Unloads to the wideout. On target over the
Just
middle.
trying to get 11 the ball.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that
All right.
completion. Man down on the play as the officials
Take me
take a
home,
break
bro.
to let him be checked out. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. The give as they work on that clock. Touchdown, Trojans! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. USC stretches out that lead and not too far in the distance. They're starting to imagine the tones of the victory bell.
And USC has so much tradition, so much history, but they start every season. Jesse, they want this one. They want to make sure they beat their rival in LA.
Yeah, you could tell, too. Talking to them before this game, they knew how important it was going to be to play well in the second half. They had to have energy. They had to execute. And right now, they're getting ready to chant, "Fight on," at the end of this game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Wells. Zings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Pryor. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it in more than enough for a 1st down. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Keep making plays, though.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Follow me.
Looking for a man. It's Wells. And he just throws it away.
What's the point of that?
Down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And I
absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Thanks for coming out. Good night. I love the Coliseum and Gladiators.
Back in 1939, USC first stole the victory bell. This time around,